Sorry. What is going on, all you amazing viewers to play later? How we doing today? Are you having some great paint sessions? Are the dice rolling in your favor? I don't know, did Amazon finally actually deliver that bit you've been waiting for, or that box you've been waiting for? Maybe some 3D printed bits have come in for you, hopefully, but still. Today we got an interesting one for you. May look a little familiar because we reviewed their Shooty Cousins a little bit ago. But as you know by that thumbnail and everything else you clicked on to get here today, that's right, dipping back into the world of Warhammer 40k with its, how exactly did you call this? Their Space Marines Centurion Assault Squad. We're going to get into all this in just a moment. You know, before we can play, we got to get the adulting out of the way. I swear to God, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Stop me before I do it again. But still, you know who do it. First up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical fill products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical fill products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company. Seriously, make sure you click that link down below. Whoo, you will not be disappointed. And you better abuse that viewer discount code that Johnny and Rebecca gave you. They were on, Tales from the Warp a little bit ago. Guys, go back just a little bit, see how awesome they are and how wonderful they are. Go abuse that code. Okay, I am currently filming this on Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. Currently on Amazon, this box is $68. No Prime one day, no whatever. I really wonder why I'm paying for Prime, because Prime ain't Prime no more. But that's a story for another video. Okay, there's the back of the pack. Now, I bought one of these before, and I turned them into the heavy bolter carrying guys. I wanted some heavy power marching along the battlefield with them going, we'll take care of it, brother. Little small tactical dreadnoughts. But then I started thinking, they've got these really, really big drill fists where they just walk up and punch you with a drill. How can you not want some of that in your force? Especially when you're space wolves and your job is to get up in their business and fuck shit up. So I had to get another box in. And after looking at it a little bit more, I'm probably going to get another box of these guys in. But still, story for another day, okay? So, like everything else from Games Workshop, everything comes on sprues. And there's multiple ways to make them. Multiple head swaps. Multiple weapon choices. So you're going to have a lot of parts left over, which got me seriously thinking about doing another one for the Graviton guns. Can you imagine these guys just boom, boom, boom? It just appeals to me. Now, I am going to say this. Because you get three, there's three sprues. Don't think every single part is one, and one. They're spaced out everywhere. So please be careful and look for it. Because if you remember the other guys I did that had the heavy bolters on their arms, one has a heavy bolter, the other has a las cannon because I was an idiot and didn't go looking over various sprues. But, okay, like I said, every part has a number next to it. Hopefully you can see that in there. Like every other model car, model plane, model boat, model whatever you've put together, everything's got numbers, everything's got an instruction book. Follow along. I'm going to say this as nice as I can. If my dumbass can do this, I know you can. The only thing I got sick and tired of after I put the first one together was the cords, whatever on the weapons coming into the body. I got one together, and I tried on the second. I'm like, this is stupid. This is ridiculous. Throw. So I have one with cords, two without. I just should have stuck with my original thought and done them all without cords. Okay, as usual, every God-blessed box is an Ultramarines box. Let's get real here, Games Workshop. It's getting kind of old. Can you please remove the frickin' salamanders or the raptors and give me back Space Wolf stuff? I'm getting really tired of trolling eBay trying to find Space Wolf transfers. Unless you're about to unveil Russ again, hopefully, or bring the Wolves out early in 2025 because I've seen your roadmap. Stop! Rant over. Okay. Get a pretty thick instruction book, and thankfully it's all color. I'll explain it in a moment. All on the back is your data sheets. So you've always got those in case you don't have the index cards or the reference cards or whatever. You've got like a little handy dandy one right there. Now, like I said, there's multiple ways to build them. You need to be careful which way you're doing, okay? They give you instructions on how to put them all together. What I love about these is you see the yellow points on here? That's where you're going to put your plastic glue, all right? I use plastic glue on pretty much everything that's plastic, unless it's a massive joint area, when then I will use super glue. I only really use super glue to secure big, heavy units to the bases or on resin miniatures. That's just me. And the plastic glue that I use of choice is Army Painter. Okay, so they teach you how to build the bottom half of all three right there. No big deal, just follow along. Okay, they even teach you how to build the upper torsos. Follow along, no big deal. Now, this is where things get a little different. As you can see, you're building your sergeant. So are you going to go with the drill bits? You're going to go with the graviton guns or other guns? They walk you through how to do everything, okay? So follow along, you're gonna be fine. See, like right here. Sorry, everybody else with graviton guns. And they even show you, here's how you swap out for heavy bolters, here's how you swap out for las cannons. So just follow along, you'll be fine. Dry fit, dry fit, dry fit. Biggest advice I can give you is where the arm attaches to the upper thing. You've got those 3 or 4 points of contact, which is going to make your life a little easier if you hit all 4 and hold it in place for a little bit. Chef's kiss. All right, let's show you the miniatures. I've got 3 put together. They've been recently put together. They've been primed white, which is where I prefer to do the priming. That's just me. I know some people prefer black. I've had some success with like tanks and aircraft with black. Or gray, a certain color, really cuts out me having to use the Administratum gray as a base coat for my Space Wolves. But anywho, so here is the boss guy. Now, this is the only one that I did with the cables on the back because I was like, all right, this is cool. I think I was hungover when I did this, so I really wasn't concentrating on messing anything up. I really only wanted to do one before I did this video so I could show you. But then the next day I was like, stupid, just get them all done. Should have probably waited because that's when the problems with the cable started and everything. Okay, so I gave him the hurricane bolters in the body because there's just something about him walking forward and laying down gunfire and saying, duck your heads. The one thing I might have second-guessed myself on, I gave him the twin-link melta-guns on the arms. I probably should have done flamers. Just simply about him laying down a wall of lead, getting in close and barbecuing everything. But there was just something in the back of my head that had me giggling with the melta-gun, thinking to myself, it's like you're firing a big microwave oven at someone, you're like, boom, popcorn's ready, punch him in the face with a drill. There's something about that had me giggling my butt off. And yeah, because he's the sergeant, he's got the Aquila up top and the fancy dancy head dude there. You know, the Romanesque hairdo, which is really weird as a Space Wolf. But still, there was nothing I really wanted to pull out, try to convert ahead. So I just went with stock guys, because let's be honest, how many times do you see Centurions on the battlefield? I think maybe in the last year of watching like Play on Tabletop and Tabletop Titans, maybe 2, and both of those were in King of the Coliseum on Play on Tabletop. Just saying. Oh, if you are in the Mount Vernon area of Skagit Valley, Washington, go check out Docking Bay 93. I did donate a King of the Coliseum box set there, so you have the ability to play King of Coliseum at Docking Bay 93. Okay, so for the second guy up, like I said, same thing. But I saw the skull and everything else. I thought that'd be a perfect box caster, even though there's nothing special for that and anything else. Like I said, it went together easy peasy. There's just something about having those melta guns. Like I said, popcorn ready and punching somebody in the mouth. It still makes me giggle. And like the boy says, who doesn't like popcorn? You know, when you have a Tyranid swarm at you, like, you know, Space Marine 2, where they just never stop. God, I love that game, but I fucking hate it at the same time.
It's also fun throwing grenades at the pilots.
But there he is. Like I said, no cables on the back, no big deal. I think the other ones with the heavy bolters, I didn't do cables. So for the third one, I don't know why they've got him like he's swinging as he's walking along. You know, he got one arm out to the side, the other arm's over there. It's like he's all splayed out trying to do something. I literally thought about trying to find some little Terminator things and having him on, like, the drills, like he's all flayed out, like he got hit. But I didn't have any in my bits box, because if I'm not going to use them, I tend to donate them down at Docking Bay 93 and go, just take them. I can't use them. I will never use them. They are yours now. Go forth and send some more. Xeno scum. It's not an affront to anybody I've given stuff to. I don't think you're scum, but still. They all go together easy. It's just like a dude inside a bigger case of armor. So a Primaris Marine encased inside a small little dreadnought. That's about the only way I can look at this. Like I said, I just got some ideas for the drills. It's a neat little project. Will I expand that to a full 6? Probably not. To be honest with you, probably not. I just... The only thing I'm going to second guess myself is the flamer. I just... Barbecue or microwave popcorn. That's the only way I can put it. I went with microwave popcorn. But okay. After all that being said and done, we are now at the best part of the video for me. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Okay, do you have Centurions in your force? Do you think they're worth the points cost? Do you think they're worth the time painting? Because they're going to take you a little bit longer in Guys and Gravis armor, aren't they? And I got some ideas for this go-round about actually, with the joints, getting them out different colors and painting them different stuff. I think a lot of stuff I did last time was just straight Space Wolf's Gray. But still. It's amazing how you start progressing down this hobby hole and you want to do more, you want to do more, you want to do more. And you're like, dude, I just spent 18 hours on a single rank and file guy. What is wrong with me? But then when you see the whole unit put together, you're like, ding! Okay. Now, if it makes you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that, please hit this big thumbs up. Not mine, but the one on your screen down below. Now, it's going to be one of those two little corners down there. This is why you're going to cause 3 things to happen, and they are all free to you. Number 1, you're going to give yourself good karma. You put out good, you're going to get good back. I firmly believe that. And in this game where dice do tell stories, I agree we play on tabletop, maybe the universe might save your captain or your unit at that one special time because you hit that thumbs up. Try me. Hit the thumbs up. See what happens at some point. Number 2, you're going to be showing love and support for the channel, which is seriously appreciated. I'm indebted to all of you for that because you guys are just as much along for the ride as I am. You guys make this channel worth it. I love the interactions I have with you guys. I love the suggestions you guys have. Seriously, some of you have caused me to go in certain different areas that I never even thought before, and I went, that is so freaking cool. And number 3, you're going to help me trigger the algorithm. Seriously, every YouTuber lives and dies by that algorithm. If they tell you they don't, they're flat out lying to you. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird, disturbing look at, Warhammer 40k's Space Marine Centurion Assault Squad. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day, real soon, we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.